Hi. Have you ever wondered how the body is able to, release enzymes that can digest food and not digest the very organ which creates it? That's what I'm going to share with you is how the pancreas is able to secrete enzymes into the digestive tract without digesting itself. And so to go through some of that process a little bit, so you have food in the stomach that goes into the duodenum, the very first portion of the small intestine. And so the small intestine sends a signal to the pancreas that says we're ready for digestive enzymes. And this message comes in the form of cholecystokinin. Now, what the pancreas has already done is it already made these enzymes. And they're in a state called a proenzyme, or an inactive state. And so these enzymes, or proenzymes, are stored in what are called zygomatic granules. And these zygomatic granules prevent the enzymes from digesting the pancreas itself. So once cholecystokinin reaches the pancreas releases these enzymes and it travels down a duct down to the duodenum. Now, once they reach the duodenum, they're still in an inactive state. So they need to be activated so they can digest things such as the fats and the proteins that initiated the cholecystokinin to be released in the first place. And so there are more enzymes in the lumen of the gut called enterokinases. And what these do is they activate these zygomatic granules, or these proenzymes, into the active state to where they can break down proteins, carbohydrates, and fats depending on which enzyme. So an enzyme that would break down a protein would be trypsinogen. One that would break down carbohydrates would be amylase, and one that would break down fats is lipase. And so these enterokinases activate these inactive enzymes so they can thus digest the food. Now, once they actually reach the lumen of the gut, what's preventing them from going back up that same duct they traveled down and degrading the pancreas? And so there are what are called sphincter muscles, which contract and relax. And in arriving to the pancreas, they relaxed so they can go down. But once they've actually passed through the duct and have reached the lumen of the duodenum, the sphincter muscles contract so that these enzymes and these acids don't travel back up to the duct to cause harm to the pancreas. And that's how the body is able to prevent autodigestion with the very enzymes that it uses to digest its food.